You can leave your answers in a chat box. I'm studying answers getting to mostly alphabet B. Yeah is also coming. Okay. I have B and A. Let's watch what people are saying in YouTube. Okay. All right, let's go and check out. All right, good. Let's see why B, why A. Subhash, Vinit. Okay, bunch of people B. All right, before we see the answers itself, we will see the question first properly. Let me ask the team members here. What is the key word I should observe in this question carefully? Help me with one key term.
Emotional and physical distress.
Okay, this part. Emotional and physical distress. Okay.
Environmental issues.
Business.
Spend significant amount of time speaking with the community members.
Significant. Team spends a significant amount of time.
Each morning.
Each morning speaking to the community members.
Explaining the rectifying impacts of the site construction. By the way, when we do project management, should I really spend on this kind of area? Should I spend time here? Because I'm more interested on risk management, more interested on schedule management, critical path creation, user stories in Agile. Do you think these things make sense in a project management? Is it useful time? As a manager, as a leader, should I?
Yes.
Early you engage the stakeholder, it's the better. I mean, and continuous communication going forward also. In this case, the thing has already happened. I mean, they are already going through, experiencing it through. And the question is what you would have done it in a better way, strategy.
Okay. You see reports, which means already happened.
So that means that what we could have done better way is that we could have given them more information to the stakeholder. If we engage them in a town hall, it will be chaos. If we erect a sign, somebody might pick it up and somebody might not. Legal notices might get ignored. So elimination way B, C, D goes off, and A, it goes directly to the signage, and it's kind of services by an official party. So that's how I feel it.
Okay, so let me still get the question. Explaining and rectifying impacts of the site construction. Again, who this question is targeted to? Which character this question is targeting?
Project manager.
Project manager.
Project manager.
Project team.
Project team.
Which engagement strategy should the team have used for these stakeholders? So what they're asking, are they asking whether you should have used something best, or are they asking what you've done?
Which is
They're
already
asking
used.
to know what
we have
is applied already.
Have been done earlier.
What you used.
Which engagement strategy should the project team have used for these stakeholders? The project team spends a significant amount of time each morning speaking to community members, explaining and rectifying impacts. Here, it is not one single person, a group of people being addressed, project team. Okay, interesting. So what kind of strategy used with these stakeholders? Look like stakeholders. It's not a singular, it's a plural, more than one person. So bunch of people getting addressed, isn't it? That's what I think, at least I'm seeing through this picture. Now let's go for the elimination technique. Which answer doesn't make sense at all?
C.
D.
So let's start from bottom. Post the required legal notices in the local newspaper. Will the legal notice makes any importance here?
No.
So this can go away. Okay. By the way, in YouTube also I'm seeing some answers. B and A. Preeti, Batma, Shakshi. Then let's go for C. Why C goes away?
The signage at the project site 3 months before beginning
Ah,
work.
okay. What kind of
Not,
signage?
not all stakeholder can read every signage.
Hmm. Okay. So look like C is gone away. So by elimination technique, do gone out. So now the competition is between A and B. When in exam, when you come to this kind of situation, when you have a competition between two, sometimes you have to give a pause here and go back to the question, read again at least 2 lines to see what they're asking. They're asking for an engagement strategy. Engagement strategy. So we have to see, is there anything mapping with that in the answers? So I see majority A, I see some, I'm sorry, majority B, A also is here. A, I think I heard from Deepak. B, is anyone want to justify why you think B is a good answer?
Because
we
town hall meeting is the active engagement strategy, whereas we can speak with the shareholders directly, we can discuss their concerns and ask questions and provide the
Ah,
feedbacks.
okay.
You are in distress and you want to have a town hall.
So what is a town hall?
Uh,
What town hall means?
it will be like two-way communication.
Okay, so now town hall can be, by the way, this all comes from the early British period. Sometime they used this a town hall concept to communicate something message and listen to the people. Of course, in the corporate, we have town hall, which talks about KPI and report sharing. We heard from that perspective. If you go back to history, town hall is a place where you invite people and listen to them and you convey the message. Both will happen. Yeah, that's how the town hall was used.
So, Shri, basically we have using the term morning speaking to the community members. So we are basically it's a communication and during the with the help of speaking. So it can happen only in town hall, not in a mails.
Okay. You want to listen to their emotions, isn't it? That's
Yes.
what you want to go
Yes,
for a town hall.
Yes.
Yeah.
yes.
Okay. I think that could be the keyword if someone is moving towards B. If I say B, if when someone's choosing, maybe you're looking for a two-way. You want to listen to their emotional parameters
Emotion.
also. If you see from that perspective. Let's go from other perspective now. I heard answers A also. In YouTube, I have A. Here also I have A. Where now circulate project information to local stakeholders in the email. Okay, project information. Now, are we looking for a project information? Is this what the ask? Is this what the need of our right now?
No.
So I know circulating by email is also sounds really good, where because you convey the message. I'll tell you something here interesting. I'm a challenge the people who gave B. By email, if I circulate, they may respond me back by email, so their privacy is prevented or protected. They may not need to express their thought in front of everyone because there are people introvert. They don't want to get into social problems, so they will write an email. So they are their thought process are protected. Yeah, could be somebody want to argue, but it's something like this place. Circulate project information. How this is going to help? Mm,
Because it is like it's lack of interaction, the first thing. And I see the
lack of
second thing is
interaction. Okay.
not sufficient for conflict
Okay. Okay.
resolutions.
Okay. Let's see this question bit from PMI perspective. What PMI want to know from you? Let's forget the whole scenario, issues happening, all the stuff. Let's forget. We'll see from Project Management Institute, who looks you as a project management professional, who knows agility, who knows leadership, who knows a proper plan-driven approach. This is the person sitting in the exam hall. What PMI want from you? PMI want from you, are you a people person? Will you listen to people carefully? That's called attentive or active listening. Let's go back to the ethical behavior of PMI. In ethical behavior of PMI, 4 terms are given. I believe should have repeated few times. Can someone help me? What are the ethical things in PMI?
Respect,
Honesty,
responsibility,
responsibility, respect,
Fairness,
fairness.
Responsibility, right? Then they have respect your
fairness.
respect your own decision or respect other people around you. And you have honesty, right? Then what do you have? You have
Fairness.
fair and lovely, right? Fairness is here. Okay. So now, if you see here, if a person possesses these characters with him or her, now when you do a project like this, and now you are hearing something like this, project team members reports that environmental issues, okay, we do product or a project for 3 P's, P, P, and P. What is that? Yeah,
Process,
project is done
people,
for
planet,
People,
profit.
planet, profit.
planet, people, and
Profit.
also profit. So we look for 3 parameters: planet, people, profit. What we do when there is an issue reported like this at the job site are causing emotional, physical distress. And think this is the most disturbing term.
Yes.
When you are a person who takes responsibility for your decision, when you respect people around you, I don't think you will ignore this term. You'll be very careful on this part. Emotional, physical distress. Physical also, look at here. We don't know what is happening, what kind of product you are doing. And to the residents and the business in the surrounding community, this one line is enough. It's going to bring a lot of problem for society. The team spends a significant amount of time each morning speaking to the community members. They're already doing it, explaining and rectifying impacts of the site construction. They're doing rectifying it also. They're doing something, which could be a risk mitigation strategy. Do you know risk mitigation? In the class you learned somewhere. Risk mitigation means we anticipated when I do a project like this, there could be a risk pop up in the community. If a risk pop ups in the community, action A will be done, action B will be done, and team is applying that. I can't deny that the team is already applying it. But still, they're asking you what engagement strategy should the project team have used for these stakeholders, what they would have done it, how they would have done it. Now the question is going what they have used, which is in the past tense, I believe. It says what have been done. Now I will look not only as a manager perspective, as a team, are they looking for this 3 P's? Are they looking for responsibility, respect, honesty, and fairness? Which means I want a more personal touch with the people. In this all 4 answers, there is one answer gets close to the personal touch. Yeah, what is that personal answer? Goes
B.
back to answer B. Why B? Okay, if we say B is a personal touch, emotional parameter, let's see why B. But first, let me clear it out. The public stakeholders of project that will have a direct impact on a community need to be consulted meaningfully at the start of the project. At that time, it is possible to explore and explain the project vision and benefit to them, as well as prepare them to any possible negative impacts. Now, this I can do with the postal, I can do with the town hall. If I look at the emotional parameters, physical distress happening, my team is doing a good job. I'm not denying that. They're asking what you've done. I would say I would have not expected they have done with the postal. I would expect them to do by this parameter, where town hall is a place to meet people. Open town hall meetings, not once. Not once. I may have a feedback session. I may have every Saturday evening meeting. I want to make sure that people really understand this and the negativity starts going down. In project management, you write a risk mitigation strategy. In the risk mitigation strategy, we write down if a risk happens at this level, there is a threshold for it, a risk threshold. If we cross a risk threshold beyond this, my project will get stopped. So I don't want the risk to trigger beyond this. So what I do, I write a strategy that every month, every week, we'll have a conversation to open town hall to listen to the people and bring the intensity down. If there is a negativity, I'll try to reduce the negativity. If there is a positivity, I like to increase the positivity. So in this one question, they're looking your ethical thought process. They're looking for people connection called stakeholder engagement strategy, which you prepared in a stakeholder management. They look for risk thinking process. If this risk continues more on this, my project may get legal problems. My project may be stopped. So a question in a PMI could think from different directions that can help you to give an answer. People gave A. I will not deny your answer A. I will not say answer A is bad. A has a meaning. But the problem with the A here is it's more of one-way communication. Also, we could not get the emotional parameter. There we get stuck. Even though somebody writes the mail back to you, Still, we don't know how long it will take to send a mail, what kind of response will come. We don't know everyone address or information. There are many parameters involved. Many logistics work, office work is involved. Rather, town hall could be a right place to invite people, talk to them. To answer the town hall, if somebody thinks town hall is a corporate event, no. Town hall is happening centuries back. It's a place to invite people, talk about what is happening, and get a feedback from them. That's how they use town hall. Got the answers? People get to the B. You feel good? Mm-hmm. All right. All
Yes.
right. All right. So now, question to you: is this a question? Should I think from manager perspective or a team perspective only? In what angle I should think in this question?
From team perspective.
Team perspective.
More team, isn't it? But Shri, I'm writing an exam for PMP, man. Should I always think about a agile or a team perspective? I mean, a project manager perspective. I will
No.
say
More ethical we have to think.
there you go. Right. All right, good.